You're listening to Graphic Novel Explorers Club podcast, an audio book club.
Greetings, explorers. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny, joined by
Aubrey
and
Dennis.
And we're recording a new Week and Geek. We haven't done one of these in a while because I was an idiot and decided to go back to school and finish up a certificate. I regretted every moment.
Congrats
of it.
on graduating 8th grade, by the way, Johnny.
Hey, it was about time. It was about time. My mom's been telling me to do it forever. Sasha's been telling me to do it forever. Like, you know what? I can do this. I can finish the 8th grade. I'm as tall as most 8th graders, so I fit right in. Just the beard. The beard is what threw off the kids.
You did that whole thing where you actually went to 8th grade. You know, you shaved and you pretended to be an 8th grade.
No, I kept the beard. I went Billy. I did Billy Madison style. I did 2 weeks of every grade.
Right on.
But so we had to take some time off. We are coming back fully with our rest of the season. That'll probably run through the rest of the summer, and then we'll be back with our annual Halloween and Christmas episodes. Ooh. But so thank you for patiently waiting. My apologies for doing that to everyone.
No apologies accepted.
Trying to better myself. But make sure you, if you're listening to this either on YouTube or on your favorite podcasting platform, make sure you subscribe and leave a review and hit that like button or whatever option your listening platform provides you with. But let's start with you, Aubrey. What's your Week in Geek been?
Yeah, I have been watching a Korean drama on Netflix called 2521, and it's like a nostalgic throwback to the 90s or to the early 2000s. So long ago. I'm just kidding. It's really cute, and it's about a daughter finds her mom's journal, and then the show is like her mom's journal, her mom when she was a kid, and she was a fencer, like she was trying to be a professional fencer, sword fighting, and it's really cute. So
far. She wasn't selling stolen goods.
No, she didn't. I mean, maybe later. I'm only halfway into it, so we'll see.
I feel like this has been like 6 months of you just knee deep in Korean dramas.
I'm pretty much only watching Korean dramas when it comes to what I've been watching.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's good shit.
What about you, Dennis?
I've been consuming a lot of nerd content. I just wrapped up volume 1 of the latest season of Stranger Things, which is great. I've been watching Obi-Wan on Disney Plus, and I also have been watching on HBO Max the final couple episodes of Young Justice, which is a fantastic cartoon. Really good. It's firing on all cylinders this year. Really good queer representation. They have a non-binary character. They have a poly couple. It's really well written and just amazing stuff. If you've been sitting out on Young Justice, I highly recommend catching up. They initially was on, I think, was it Cartoon Network? And then it got canceled, and then it was dormant for the longest time, and then HBO Max rejuvenated it, and it's been amazing. So yeah,
they sent it to the Lazarus Pit.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
I've been watching. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I just said I gotta check that out.
Aubrey's got a slight delay.
That's because she curses a lot. I don't know. It's not because of any internet issues. It's just we have to censor her.
Our standards and practices guy is just waiting there with the button to play around. I've been watching Obi-Wan also. I've really enjoyed it. Dennis and I were talking about it a little bit before we started recording, and I really love the portrayal of Obi-Wan as like this PTSD survivor of his entire way of life getting wiped out. I really like how they've portrayed him in this. Weird. I had a little bit of a problem with the most recent episode as of this recording, which was episode 3, when Darth Vader and him have a confrontation, and there's some fire going back and forth, and Dennis rightfully pointed out, he's like, well, of course, Darth Vader was toying with Obi-Wan. I was like, oh, you're right. He was. because he could have just snapped his neck like he did that entire village. So
spoilers.
Spoilers. But I really like how brutal. I mean, I don't like it, but as character development, how brutal Vader is in this series is, and the Inquisitors too. Like they lop off people's hands for just for like kind of standing up to them a little bit, like civilians. They'll just attack civilians. So a lot more brutal than how the Inquisitors were portrayed in Rebels, or what was the cartoon?
Rebels, and then
Rebels.
Clone Wars. Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying the Obi-Wan series.
So Aubrey, where are you catching your K-dramas? Is that Netflix?
There are a lot of K-dramas on Netflix. 2521, the one I'm watching right now, is on Netflix, but I also watch them on an app called Viki, which is Viki. It's a free app that you can watch it on anything.
Yeah, I only asked because I was looking for a Thai horror movie once, and I happened to come across it on Netflix, and it really surprised me. Netflix is terrible for discovery, but they have some surprising foreign content that you're just not aware of unless you're actively looking for it. And so I highly recommend, if you're looking for anyone's looking for some kind of foreign content, to do some keyword searches on Netflix, because it really shocked me, like how much stuff in terms of, like, at least for me, looking up Thai dramas and horror movies, there were actually some that were on there that I had no idea, and it was never pushed to me, and it's not something easily found. It's just one of the fallacies I find with most streaming services is discovery. It's not like, I know I sound like an old guy, but it's really not like going to a Blockbuster or local Family Video, wandering through and finding, movies that are just sitting there on the aisle. You just have to really kind of dig around for it. Or in Johnny's case, going through the beaded curtain and looking for a movie there.
For those who don't get that reference, the beaded curtain was in all the 99-cent video centers, mom and pop video centers, where they had all their porn movies. So it was usually this, like, the 1970s beaded curtain, and you'd be like, "Mom, Dad, what's back there?" And they'd be like, "Don't go back there." But immediately the first time you went to the video rental center, and it wasn't an adult around, you'd like look around and then just poke your head in there. Why are the cassette boxes so much bigger than the ones out here?
My favorite was Tower Video offline. I think it was How. And then, but anyway, Tower Video, what they had was they had their adult section in the center of the store in like this pen. So it wasn't blocked off. It wasn't curtained off. It was just like this little low gate, and it was just like this little square. But it's almost like, it was like, we're all gonna judge you. If you really want your porn that bad, everyone's gonna see you're in the center porn aisle, and there's no question who's in there. There's no question what you're looking at.
Yeah.
You're just in this low center porn aisle. I always like that. So
right in the middle of it. I've also been reading The Watchmen.
Nice.
I bought this at Big Brother Comics here in Sacramento, and I haven't read this in like 15 years easily. It's been about 15 years, and I'm just really enjoying it. There's a lot of things I don't remember catching last time. Just like little background things that they put to Dave Gibbons put in to show like environmentally how people are feeling or what they're going through. I'm really enjoying it. I liked the HBO series that came out a year or two ago, and I think just really enjoying reading The Watchmen again.
I noticed you didn't mention the Snyder movie.
That's right.
You don't like you don't like the 17th use of Hallelujah by Snyder.
Yeah. Well, just how much he missed the mark. Like it's not an action comic book movie, and he made it into an action comic book movie. Where they're slow motion fist fights in alleyways, and I mean, there's a little action in the movie, but not like he portrayed it in the movie.
The slow motion prison fight really was over the top for me. I was like, this is totally unnecessary.
I will
The
say
whole
I
movie was
do.
unnecessary.
I will say I do enjoy. I find the ending, the movie's ending, a little better than as far as I guess not the MacGuffin, but the thing that they use to propel
Oh, the
humanity.
alien.
Yeah, the
Right.
alien in the comic book versus Dr. Manhattan being used as the reason for that. I find that
I
a
think
little more believable, but
I think I'm the only person in the world that prefers the comic book ending. I-
With just the giant slug that they
yeah,
just drop
hell
dead.
yeah.
Well, that was the only thing. Okay, so going into the comic book, what was the point? Like, oh, okay, it was supposed to do a psychic blast. That's right, but it was basically an almost dead alien, right? I mean, it was just like this mound of flesh that I think did a psychic blast that hurt people, if I
yeah,
remember
like
correctly.
it blew up part of the city, like
Like,
all the major cities it went to.
yeah.
It destroyed everything.
I mean, it was a terrorist act. Like, it wasn't supposed to be like cool or
Mhm.
nice. It was supposed to be just
Yeah,
Right.
cool and ridiculous.
yeah. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying the comic, the reread after about 15, 20 years of as however long it's been since I read it. Really enjoying it.
Nice.
So, is that it? Is that everybody's week in geek?
Well,
Got
I'm
anything
also
else?
playing a couple games.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
That's mostly what I've been doing. So I haven't been really doing much other content except playing these games with my friends every night. I'm playing a game called V Rising, which just came out like 2 weeks ago, I think. And that is a game where you are vampires. And the gameplay, I'm told, is kind of similar to Diablo 3, which I haven't played. I've only played Diablo 2.
Ooh.
You're just wandering around, building stuff up. Your level is based on your equipment instead of like leveling up by grinding. You're leveling up by getting better equipment. And so you have to like find the materials to make the equipment and you have to find the recipe to make the
oh,
equipment. And the fun part is just hanging out on Discord and just shooting the shit with like 10 people while we all play. And then same thing with the other game I'm playing, No Man's Sky, which has been out for a long time, but I just started playing it. Just exploring the universe and scanning aliens and hanging out with friends on Discord. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, shout out to Aubrey for introducing that game to me because
Yeah.
I remember when it first came out and I was turned off by the bad reviews. And I guess it was slightly different from what people imagined it was going to be, but its current state completely, I think, what was sold to the public initially. And I'm having a blast playing it. I haven't fully played it out where I've felt comfortable joining Aubrey's game yet, but what I've experienced is amazing. It has this weird, desolate feeling of a 1970s sci-fi film, and it's just really cool. At least right now, what I'm exploring, where I'm just kind of this lonely explorer, like she said, scanning things, and it's very quiet, but not in a horrifying way, just in this weird, peaceful yet also terrifying way. It's hard to explain, but yeah, shout out to Aubrey for definitely recommending that for me, and then I've been playing it on Xbox Game Pass.
it's had major updates since it was first released, though, right?
Ton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have multiplayer at first. That's why when she told me that, I was like, "What?" I didn't think they had it, but you fully play with your friends, right? Not in the same environment.
Yeah. We wander around on planets together and pets together.
Yeah, it used to be, I think, if I remember correctly, when it first came out, like you could leave like a note, like for someone else or something,
Oh,
where it's like you kind of see the remnants of another explorer, but
Yeah.
you can never share the same actual space. Where they've totally changed that now.
Mm-hmm.
and can you fight other players?
No, there's no PvP.
No.
It's very
Oh, okay.
peaceful. The only conflict there is you can run into space pirates sometimes and you can shoot their ships down. And you can you can find derelict freighters, like abandoned freighters floating in space. If you go inside there's alien bugs you have to kill. And then
Oh, okay.
on the planets, there are occasionally aliens that will attack you, but most of the time, the aliens are just chill, hanging out. But there are sentinels, which are like the cops of space. And it's really easy to avoid. Just don't do crimes.
It's not all Sentinels are bastards.
No, it's not. My friends say they
Situation.
are. My friends are like, ACAB includes Sentinels, but I call the Sentinels my Paw Patrol, and they are actually good guys because when you're exploring this game, you're basically a colonizer. You're just going to these planets uninvited, pristine planets. You're going around
Oh.
scanning everything and chopping things apart, and the Sentinels will get mad if they see you like taking a piece of like taking specific plants. Like there's some sentient plants, and if you rip a piece of that plant off, the Sentinel will come kill you, which fair.
They're like park rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
But
I'll have
but
to-
ACAB does include Paw Patrol.
all Paw Patrols are bastards.
But I think that's a smart decision for them to not include PvP because believe me, having played enough games, if it's available, people will be trolls and it ruins the experience.
Well, that's why I stopped playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online, because as soon as I would leave my camp, I would just get murdered. I'm like, all
Wait a
right,
minute,
well,
you were only playing with me.
I know. That's why I don't play games with you anymore, man.
This sounds horrible, but I'm glad that you got murdered, Johnny, because I thought it was only because I was a woman. Because when as soon as multiplayer dropped, I started playing like that day, like made a woman character, and I could not do anything. I would just immediately be murdered. And then I Googled it, like to be like, what the fuck? How are we supposed to play? And it was people saying like, if you make a woman character, everyone will kill you. So you just have to make a man character. And I was like,
Jesus.
fuck that. So I'm glad you got killed too. Equal trolling.
Yeah, I would try to find people to like posse up with, like, hey, let's go complete this mission. And as we were writing, I would just get shot in the back. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm not.
So stupid. It's so boring to just kill people.
It is.
I don't
Yeah.
know if you've ever seen Westworld, but I'm not a fan of the later seasons. But at least for the first 2 seasons, I found it highly accurate, unfortunately,
Oh,
on how
for
people
sure.
will go GTA on things.
Yeah.
And, if given the option, they will just be horrible human beings, especially because they feel like it's not real. So they'll just be even more horrible. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, I find that very refreshing about No Man's Sky. So, yeah.
Cool. If I ever get my PlayStation out of mothball, I'll have to get that game and play it.
Yeah.
And is it cross-platform?
Mhm.
Like you can
It
your
is.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm glad they're doing that now.
Me too.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Yeah, I was, I haven't played with her yet, but I downloaded it on Xbox Game Pass, which is like their Netflixy kind of service on my Xbox One. And yeah, I should be able to play with Aubrey with no problem.
cool. And what are you on, Aubrey?
I'm on PC.
PC. Cool. All right. Well, I think that's been a pretty self-sufficient week in geek.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the right. I
Weeks.
don't know why I said self-sufficient.
Weeks.
What, weeks plural?
Yeah.
A month in geek.
Decades in Geek.
Oh yeah, that's really how it is. But where can people follow you, Aubrey?
Mixtape Majesty on Instagram and Twitter, or follow my movie podcast at Bring Popcorn Pod on Twitter, or Bring Your Own Popcorn on Instagram.
And they'll track you down on Discord. If they wanna.
You can try.
You can try.
And where can people follow this podcast, Dennis?
Twitter and Instagram at GN Explorers Club.
Cool. Well, thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll be back next week with a regular episode of Graphic Novel Explorers Club.
Adios.
Bye.